Future Fun 10 Live is ready to begin. Please move towards your seats.
So many talents.
I'm missing out on a whole career.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 years, Future Fun 10 Live is back. Tonight, to host this relaunch, we have two of the countless people who have worked tirelessly to make this event happen. Tonight's co-hosts are Future Fun co-chair Shamira Aslan, a 28-year-old who runs her own international marketing company, and past Future Fun chair Jeff Jackman, a local wealth management advisor. You may recognize them from those silly little Zoom boxes from our last event in 2020. Please welcome to the stage Shamira and Jeff.
Woo! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Future Fun 10 Live. We are so happy to get to see every one of you in person. Since it's been a minute, just a reminder about what you're about to see tonight. Future Fun 10 Live is Greensboro's philanthropy fast pitch competition. We reviewed over 40 applications to find a spot in tonight's final. 9 finalists will be pitching for $45,000 in prizes.
Woo! So here's how tonight is going to work. Nonprofits will go in the order that they're listed in your program. Each nonprofit will get 3 minutes to deliver their pitch. And the next nonprofit will walk out and repeat. It is fast. Have your scorecards and notes ready. You have a scorecard insert where you can rate each nonprofit based on innovation, sustainable impact on the community, as well as their pitch. And cash where so at the end, everyone in the audience will use their smartphones to log on. There's a QR code in the back. And you can vote for the People's Choice winner of $20,000. You only get one vote, so please make it count.
Absolutely. And don't worry, the money's not going to stop there. There's also going to be 2 Future Fund member awards for $12,000 and $8,000 respectively. In addition to that, the mentors who've been working with these nonprofits over the last year also are going to be able to give away a $2,000 Mentors Award. In addition, the folks at home, hey, everybody there on the live stream in the back, you all are going to get the opportunity to vote for the live stream award of another $2,000. Also, we had a $1,000 community award that was voted on from April 15th to the 29th. In all, that's $45,000 if I can add that all up appropriately. But we didn't want to stop there. We are also going to give away an extra $400. And if you would look at your programs, some of you might have a bright green card with some 10s and 25s on them. If you've got one of those,
Please wave in the air. Awesome.
Wave it.
So if you have this money, we want you to visit the nonprofit that you fall in love with. Future Fund will turn that money into real cash as a donation. Who knew this could be so much fun?
I mean,
Yeah.
folks, we're giving away a ton of money tonight.
Yep. And it's all coming from the $1.5 million Ann Line Weaver Future Fund endowment, built up over the past 23 years through the Community Foundation. But what about putting this awesome program? Me and Jeff aren't paying for it. There's food, there's drinks, there's the organization.
It's really our sponsors, and we definitely need to show them all some love tonight for making this happen. Our impact sponsors of Extraordinary Communications and the dynamic duo of Rich and Sarah Schlentz in the front row have inspired.
Woo!
That's right. They have inspired and coached our finalists on the art of a persuasive presentation that they're going to give to you tonight. And also we have to thank the Greensboro JCs, another great young professional organization in town. Our collaborating sponsors, Truliant Federal Credit Union, Charles Aris, UNCG Bryan School, Lucent Productions, Transform GSO, and Matthews Mobile Media. That's right. We also want to give a shout out to Broadcast to Go for putting on this amazing live stream and helping with our video programming. Please check out a list of all the other generous sponsors in your program.
Awesome. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
Wait, Shamira, we forgot one.
Which one?
The big kahuna,
Oh, how
the
can we
OG,
forget?
our Catalyst sponsor, Brady
Brady Services. And here to give some remarks is Jim Brady.
Here.
There it is.
Hey, good evening. Whoa, that's loud. Hey, welcome everyone tonight to this wonderful event, Future Fun Live. I think my wife is coming up here any moment now, or maybe she's walking up now, Louise Brady. But anyway, wanted to first of all congratulate all the contestants and all the wonderful work that they're doing for the Triad. We really appreciate all the work. You know, many years ago when Ann Lineweaver and Walker came to visit us about starting the Future Fund and getting our group of network of friends together to start the Future Fund, we were just so excited. Louise was 8 months pregnant. And one of the things that we said is like, how are we gonna have time to do this when we got all these other things going on? We got 3 kids, but you know, it's really something fun when somebody asks you to do something to get your friends together to give back to your community and do something catalytic in Greensboro. And so I'm going to turn it over to Louise to make a quick comment, and just want to again thank everybody for being here, and congratulations to our finalists, and look forward to a fun evening.
Hi everybody, we're thrilled y'all are here. It is so fun. I was a few minutes late because we're at the stage, we're like the older version of the Future Fund because we started it, 22 years ago? So I was just with my parents, picking them up from the, urgent care. Y'all are dealing with children, I'm dealing with the adult children. So it's so fun to see the younger generation and to see the impact that y'all are making. I was sitting back in the back because I didn't know where Jim was with the Ridingers and the Balls. Both of them were chairs also after us. And so we had a lot of fun with all of our friends getting the Future Fund going, and it's we're just thrilled to see that all of you guys are continuing the passion and the passion for Greensboro. And let me tell you, y'all are making it fun. Like, we love this Shark Tank idea. So this is going to be a fun night. Everybody vote, and we've got a lot of smart people coming up, and so we're thrilled, and just thank y'all so much for giving back to Greensboro.
All right. Well, the Brady legacy lives on. We announced in 2019 that we would be giving away the Brady Leadership Award every year to the Future Fund member that went above and beyond, thanks to Jim and Louise's hard work in getting us started.
This year, our member navigated Zoom meetings like a pro, spruced up our social media, and planned a much-needed branding photo shoot. Please help us in honoring Ashley Wiley Lewis. And to present the award, Jim Brady.
Oh, there she is. Congrats.
Thank you, Ashley, and thank you, Jim and Louise.
Yep.
All right, so we're almost there. Just a reminder on how tonight is going to work. Each of the finalists will come out in a randomly pre-selected order, and you can find that on your ballots. They'll make their pitch and exit the stage. This will happen one after another, so pay attention and take those notes.
Yeah, and to let you focus on all the pitches, we're not going to do any type of introduction or Q&A in between them. So just make sure you clap them on and off the stage. I feel the heat a little bit in front of all, and it's just hot in here. So I feel the heat in front of all of y'all, so clap them on and off. I'm sure that encouragement is really going to make them feel a lot better. But I think, Shamira, it's about that time.
Yeah, it's go time.
All right, who's ready for Future Fun 10 Live?
Woo!
90 degrees in the shade, a sweat-stained V on the t-shirt stuck to his back, hands to the plow, breaking red clay, the kind of clay that stains souls. Tired. Jimmy! Make sure you pull that dirt up around my tomatoes. See, that's the voice of my grandmother, sitting in the shade, drinking iced water from a quart-sized mason jar, condensation collecting on her worn gray sweatshorts. Birds chirping, chickens feeding, while she watches my father plow willingly through land that our ancestors were forced to cultivate. Chickens feeding, birds chirping, and my brother and I tasting honeysuckles and running from bees, busy pollinating possibilities. I'm James Gardner. Yes. You heard that right. Gardner. And I'm the director of the Garden Project with Positive Direction for Youth and Families. And we are diversity coming together to grow organic fruits and vegetables to put on the tables of our community. See, my grandmother taught me something back then that I need now. Tomato stems are packed with hairs. And when you cover those stems with soil, each hair becomes a root that provides stability and life to the plant. And just like those tomato stems are covered with potential root, youth, teens, and adults are packed with ideas, ingenuity, and innovation. And it is our job to pull a protective covering over them so that they too can grow. And that's it. That is our humble mission. Grow food and grow people. But all too often, ideas are extinguished and creativity is crippled under the cares of this world, and dreams are buried under burdens that no child should ever have to carry. $20,000 will pollinate the reality of over 5,000 pounds of healthy food grown by over 500 thriving youth each year. So there's an equation in the Bible that goes a little bit like this, and I paraphrase. One man plants the seed, another one waters, but it's God who brings the increase. The Garden Project has planted the seeds, and tonight, you, Greensboro, will water it, and ultimately God will provide the increase. So in the wisdom of my late grandmother, my call to action is this. Greensboro, pull that covering over our youth.
It was another buzzer beater shot in the Chicago Bulls arena. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen throwing down again. The next day, I woke to 4, maybe 5 feet of snow in the Windy City, so much that I had to stand on my tiptoes just to see outside. What 7th grader wouldn't be excited for school to be canceled, right? Not me. You see, the storms outside were nothing compared to the storms inside the 4 walls. Storms like finding some mayonnaise packets, because I could put that on some bread and make it taste a little bit better. There was nothing else in the fridge other than the ever-present box of wine that sat top shelf center stage. Storms like waking up in the middle of the night to break up fights between grown-ups, only to find a shotgun to my chest, wondering if I was about to meet Jesus. My name is Dr. Kelly Graves. I'm the co-founder and director of the Kellen Foundation. At Kellen, we work to prevent, treat, and heal the mental health and substance abuse issues that arise from the storms in people's lives. And while you might think it's not very common, it's actually 1 in 4 people in our country, which means it's 1 in 4 people in this room. So I wonder, what hidden storms have you faced? You see, despite feeling like everyone knew me and my storms from being highlighted in the Chicago Tribune, and yes, even on Oprah, I felt like no one knew me. And I began to feel like so many people, alone, hopeless, like not enough. So I began to wear the masks and fit the mold of what the world says I should be. Produce, do, excel, but not really feel. And finding myself, well, frozen. Somewhere beneath the snow, the GPS of my soul whispered to me, make a U-turn. And I muted it for years, decades if I'm honest, until the death of some people very close to me reminded me that time waits for no one. So after 16 years as a tenured professor, I left academia to launch the Kellen Foundation. With an amazing team, we serve over 12,000 people a year battling their own storms. People ages 2 to 92 who are uninsured without access to care otherwise. Recognized as a partner with the National Child Traumatic Stress Network, we use treatments and programs that have been shown to work. Mental health, and specifically youth mental health, is at a crisis point. Suicide is the 2nd leading cause of death in our country. Domestic violence and addiction are rampant, and it has only gotten worse since the pandemic. We cannot afford to let that snow keep rising. Right now, tonight, due to the demand, there are children on our wait list living in violence, teens who want to end their life, and adults battling addiction, depression, anxiety. Please, don't make them wait. Tonight, you and you and you can be a storm buster. Hope and healing are waiting when the snow melts. Thank you.
Me. We know at an early age what this gesture means. Call me. I'm ready. I know the right answers. So at the beginning of every school year, I ask my middle and high school students, tell me how you think Americans feel about you in one word. Oh, I know. Thug, lazy, intimidating, criminal. And this year, an 8th grade student added a new word to my usually long list, hunted. I am always so upset to hear what their right answers are. They're excited about giving me the right answers, but it breaks my heart. My name is Evana Ross, and I have the distinct honor of working with nearly 50 middle and high school young men of color in an organization I created, the Black Suit Initiative. These young men, for 40 Saturdays a year, an average of 4 hours a week, we provide these young men with leadership and community engagement programming so that they can become right now leaders. These right now leaders will shatter the stereotypes, shatter the words that are designed to stifle their creativity and kill their dreams, because hopelessness is killing our Black boys. Since 1991, there has been an 80% increase in suicide attempts among black male teens. Our prisons continue to be overrun by black males. Our cemeteries are filling up with young black boys who will never achieve their first dream. Our program is necessary. We have right now leaders who are developing 8 small business concepts. These right now leaders have completed reading 6 novels this school year. These right now leaders are feeding food insecure families every month. These right now leaders are working with other right now leaders who are teaching them how to be entrepreneurs. These are men of different ages, different races, different backgrounds that are teaching them how to reach their pinnacle of success. After the first year in our program, these young men earn a full black suit. And as long as they're in the program, we'll replace that suit. If they graduate from the program, our suit closet is open to them indefinitely. So we need your help today. We need your help because we need to buy more black suits. We need to upgrade our technology. We need to feed them every week. We need to take them to more educational and cultural arts events. So we need you because it doesn't matter what people may think about them. I want them to be able to raise their hands and say, oh, me, I'm successful. Me, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a philanthropist. I'm a mentor. And wait, one more thing. I am loved. Raise your hand today for the Black Suit Initiative. Thank you.
A bullet flew through our living room window, and as I ducked with my parents and my siblings, I saw the look of panic and fear in my parents' faces. From that night onwards, we wore pants underneath our nightgowns to bed, just in case something terrible was to happen, and we had to flee for our lives in the middle of the night. I was 9 years old then. That was before the brutal civil war took place in Sierra Leone, where so many people were brutally raped, beaten, tortured, amputated, and killed. I was spared from death then. Soon after, we moved to the unknown, to a place called Brunei in Southeast Asia, where no one looked like me. No one understood the languages I spoke. No one knew where I was from, and no one cared about me. I felt so alone. So when I got the opportunity to come to America for college, I was so happy. Yes, America, land of the free and home of the brave. But that was not the case for me. I was hunted in America because I was undocumented. And everywhere where I went for services, I was turned away because I just did not fit their standards. Yes, I am an immigrant, but no, I did not arrive here as a refugee. Yes, I am an immigrant, but no, I'm not a Hispanic or Latino. Yes, I am a proud immigrant, but no, I'm not a Christian, nor can I afford expensive immigration fees. So when I finally got my papers, I decided no more barriers. No one else would have to feel the way how I felt. After all, America was built on the backs of immigrants. We all come with different shapes, sizes, and colors. And ladies and gentlemen, I had the audacity of hope. My name is Franca Jallo. I'm the founder and executive director of Jallo's Upright Services of North Carolina, where we serve immigrants and refugees in and around Greensboro with immigration legal services, housing assistance, job development, job placement, and adult literacy. We're a one-stop shop, and we empower the unempowered. Everyone and anyone is free to access our services without bias or prejudice. Join Jallo's Upright Services today and help families live free so they can reach their full potential. With your support, you'll be helping 250 families receive their green cards, their work permits, jobs, and their United States citizenship. And this means shared responsibility, shared sacrifices, and shared prosperity for all. Thank you.
What shall it profit a man to gain the world if it costs him his soul? I've been grappling with that since I was 11 years old. In the 6th grade, with the choice of acceptance in a white world in one hand and my blackness in another, I chose acceptance. So I began chiseling away at every part of myself that made me stand out. I would go home after school and watch episodes of Saved by the Bell, less interested in Zach Morris's antics than Lisa Turtle's ability to fit in with these white people. I copied how she talked, changed how I dressed and how I walked, and began to believe that in order to survive, I needed to downplay the fact that I was black, that I needed to be what society wanted me to be, was okay with me being. See, I couldn't use my mother tongue, AKA slang, couldn't be too flamboyant or too loud or too black, just black enough, safe black, comfortable black, shiny suited up, buttoned up to the top, well-spoken black. And I swallowed every bit of myself and my culture that wasn't that. My story isn't unique. There are thousands of young people here in the Triad playing that same contortionist act, bending and suppressing and chiseling away who they are to fit into boxes that were not made for them, who want to use their talents to create positive change, but are having their purpose and their passion for life snuffed out by well-meaning adults telling them to wait their turn, learn the script, and only then will they be who they already are. I'm Michael Robinson, Program Director at NCCJ of the Piedmont Triad. We believe young people are not just the future, but they're the right now. Is it possible that 1 week can change your life? How about 3 days or 6 hours or one conversation? Countless young people who attend our program say, yes, it is. Your vote will give young people in our community opportunities to discuss and explore how racism, sexism, and other isms impact folks in their community. Discuss how the world got to be this way, and if they choose, be given the tools and the support they need to work towards creating a fair and equitable playing field for all. Oftentimes, they have no idea what they're getting themselves into, but they leave with a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, and affirmed in their already existing power and identity. That you can wear your pants sagging, talk country, and still be an agent of change. That you can wear a yarmulke or a hijab and be an agent of change. That you can be queer and be an agent of change. Your vote will help 200 young people attend our programs free of charge, and will be an invitation for young people to step outside of the boxes that they've crammed themselves into, and perhaps for the first time in their entire lives, be their true selves. Just like a flower that unfurls in the morning sun, there is no going back. Your vote tonight can change a life, and in doing so, change the world.
Hands build community. I don't know any of your stories, but I'll start with mine. I was broke, no money at all, looking around for something to pawn. See, the bills were stacking, and don't get me wrong, I had tried many things to make ends meet. On that search, I found nothing worth selling. Walking into the kitchen, pantry open, full of ingredients, and then it hit me. It was like my grandmother's recipes were speaking to me. Pound cakes, pies. In that very moment, she was alive. I could hear her voice clearly. Sift this, measure that. My fondest memory is her food made with her hands, bringing people together. Dinner at Jesse's, that real family connection. connection. I am Shantae Woody, customer, vendor, now market manager for the People's Market. Someone you know is not making a livable wage. Guilford County has a population of over 500,000. 80,000 live below the poverty line, 15.8%. With economic disadvantages and food insecurities, how can hands build community? In 2015, the People's Market started in a food insecure neighborhood. Handmade, homemade, homegrown is where we thrive, but we kept building. In 2017, the People's Market and the Corner Farmers Market formed Neighborhood Markets, Inc. Our Green for Green Fund allows food stamp recipients to match their dollars with us. For each dollar they spend, we match. So their 20 turns into 40. When was the last time someone doubled your dollars? But we kept building. Our vendors are small-scale entrepreneurs. Side hustles have kept their families together, and we pride ourselves with helping them on their entrepreneurial journey, whether that's scouting commercial kitchen spaces or holding workshops in our off-season. We know in order to keep the dollars generating in our community, we must put our hands together. Like Rochelle. Mac and cheese was her ministry, and she fed many souls even while her son was undergoing chemo. Like Brenda, who sold empanadas and was able to send money to Puerto Rico after the storm. Like Rontez, after his brother was murdered, found that baking cookies kept him out of depression and started a business in his honor. Like Shantae, mother of 7, that sold baked goods because she couldn't afford to have her record expunged. Tonight, give me your hand. Help us to continue to build community. Your vote will mean that we can continue to create opportunities for our vendors and put more food on our customers' table. So join us Thursday evenings at the People's Market for a real family connection. Thank you.
Girls, sugar and spice and everything nice. Little girl, needing a hug but getting a slap and a kick all the way across the room. Tween girl working hard all week but on weekends getting to do housework and look at other girls playing hopscotch on the sidewalk. A teen girl getting home 30 minutes late from a movie, 30 minutes, and getting her brand new dress ripped from her body and torn into shreds. Waking in the middle of the night, hearing voices, mama getting beat again, losing her childhood friend to drugs, being beat to death at 16 by a John, and finally leaving home in the middle of the night saying, no more, no more. I am Brenda Mewborn, founder and director of Empower Girls of North Carolina. Why a girls organization? Because I am one of those girls. Sugar and spice and everything nice. You have heard that before, but imagine a girl who suffers so that she can't even sleep at night. A girl who has never even met her father. A girl who is so relentlessly picked on because of her hair, her skin, her weight. Imagine a girl who acts out with her fists because she has no voice, because all of the shut-ups in her life. A girl who's had multiple sexual partners at the age of 14. A girl who just needs a friend. Now see a group of people who can hear their voices and help them to realize the dreams that they have. A group of people who can show a girl how to support and mentor other girls. A group of people who can show girls that all of their dreams are possible and that mistakes don't make you. They teach you, and you deserve all chances for a do-over. Now see a girl who dreams of college, a girl who believes she can become a doctor, a lawyer, a chef, or even own her own business, a girl who now knows that she can be her own friend. Now see a place where girls can look across at other girls and see the faces of themselves and show themselves what they are and what they can be. A place called Empower Girls of North Carolina. Empower Girls is not about arts and crafts and board games. We are about opening the doors to the dreams that girls have. Girls need integrity, respect, and self-worth, loving the whole girl, mind, body, and spirit. So tonight I ask you to partner with us, vote for us, give 100 girls a voice, 100 girls the dreams that they are so worthy of, 100 girls the chance to be made whole. Thank you.
When putting together a puzzle, if there's a piece that's missing, it always seems to be that last piece. 911, what's your emergency? A question no one wants to hear. Larica's business had been vandalized and was later burglarized. But when she was the victim of a drive-by shooting, she said, enough is enough. Of all the places they could go, her family chose Greensboro, North Carolina to make a new start. And when they got here, it was like all the pieces of the puzzle were coming together. When she heard that question again, 911, what's your emergency? This time it was a fire. She and her family, they made it out okay, but they lost everything. And they found themselves in a new city with only the clothes on their backs, sleeping on the floor. They became a part of a hidden reality. Families wake up every day in this city after sleeping on the floor in their own home. This is furniture poverty. Folks are striving for a better life. They're getting their kids off to school, getting themselves off to work, but the path to self-sufficiency is long. And putting a roof over your head is only the beginning. Now, while this is playing out, many of us in this room are tripping over furniture that we don't use. My name is Derek Sides, and this is where the Barnabas Network comes in. We're the Triad's only nonprofit furniture bank, which means we collect furniture that people don't want and don't need, and we give it to families like Larica's that do want it and desperately need it for free. Almost. You see, we charge a $75 delivery fee to take the furniture to the family's home when needed. Unfortunately, physics and math don't care about our good intentions, and at the end of the day, we've got to fuel our trucks and pay our team. Now, for a more advanced math problem, what do you think the likelihood is for that family struggling to break the cycle of poverty, overcoming racism, sexism, bigotry, violence, human trafficking, incarceration, addiction, natural disasters? What do you think the odds are that they've got an extra $75 lying around to pay our delivery fee? Since 2006, all the pieces of our puzzle have been coming together so that now Barnabas annually can visit 2,500 homes to collect 8,000 pieces of furniture. This enables us to partner with 150 different organizations so that we can furnish the change to 700 families, giving them a place to sit, a place to eat, and a place to sleep, all while keeping 250,000 pounds of furniture waste out of our landfills. But it comes to a halt if we don't have that last piece of the puzzle, $75. The number one reason families cancel their appointments to receive furniture is because they don't have the delivery fee. You can change that tonight. Your vote for the Barnabas Network will deliver furniture to 250 families that are making a new start, that are turning their house into a home. The question is, will you be that last piece of the puzzle?
Not again. A gun pointed in my face by my husband, a man that I thought loved me. Been sleeping with a knife under my pillow for 2 years. What if he hurt my kids in the other room? What am I going to do? My name is Randy Francis, and I'm the president and CEO of the Nehemiah Community Empowerment Center. And the key word here is empowerment. See, in the book of Nehemiah said, I see that the city lieth waste. It's destruction and ruin everywhere. But I have found favor with God and the government. And guess what? Many of you have found favor too. And they said, let us put our hands together for this good work. City of Greensboro, let us put our hands together for this good work. Did you know that there are over 5 million STEM, IT, and robotics jobs in the United States, and not enough qualified people to fill those jobs? And out of those 5 million, 25% are minority, less than 17% are women who are getting underpaid, and believe it or not, only 4.4% are blacks in the robotic and engineering field. But today, you can change those stats. By joining and voting for us this evening, it can help enrich and expand our apprenticeship program, where a 24-year-old named Andre can come into our program and follow his passion and get paid what he's worth instead of $11 an hour with a 4-year degree. With your funding today, it can help us expand our teen apprenticeship program where that same 24-year-old mentors a 13-year-old already in the criminal justice system, and in less than 2 months, turn his life around, just like they miraculously built that wall in 52 days in Nehemiah's day. Yes, with your funding today, it continues to expand our phenomenal Women in STEM program, where 2 of our completers just got hired full-time as help desk technicians. And a young girl named Kiana that joined our teen robotics program this year can say, because of this program and building this robot, I got the confidence I could do everything. And 5-year-old Addie, who's looking at our robotics team win their first championship right here in Guilford County, can say, Mama, I want to do that. I want to build robots too. See, in order for them to be it, they have to see it. And you can help us today by transforming the mindset of the young people that we're trying to reach. Who knows? You might find another Randy Francis, who 30 years ago said not again, but now is standing and saying never again, because each and every single one of us are built up in this geode. And when you get and crack open that geode, pull back the layers of life, the things that you heard tonight from every single person that was up here. We have trials and tribulations that we all go through. But guess what? Each of us have a hidden talent and a crystal that is in us to be able to empower and transform change in other people's lives. I'm a Nehemiah. Tonight, you're a Nehemiah too. Thank you.
I mean, Shamira, how are you supposed to even vote on like one person?
I have no idea. It's amazing.
What? All right, well, let's introduce the organizations one more time and have them all come back out on the stage.
James Gardner, Positive Direction for Youth and Families.
Dr. Kelly Graves, the Kellen Foundation.
Evana Ross, the Black Suit Initiative.
Franca Jala, Jala's Upright Services of North Carolina.
Michael Robinson, NCCJ of the Piedmont Triad.
Shantae Woody, the People's Market.
Brandon Mewborn, Empowered Girls of North Carolina.
Derek Sides, Barnabas Network.
And last but not least, Randy Francis, Nehemiah Community Empowerment Center Incorporated. Woo!
All right. You all can go hang out now. You've done enough.
Yeah, the hard part's over.
The hard part's over.
All right, so now, woo! So now the hard part starts for you guys. It's a time to vote. So look at your notes on your scorecard. Pull out your mobile phone, and you're gonna turn over your ballot. You're gonna see a QR code. This is the link to vote for your 20,000 People's Choice winner. You must enter your email to solidify your vote. Please make sure you double check your organization because there are no takebacks. This is your one vote.
That's right. And for our people out there on the live stream, you're going to have a link put in the chat for you to be able to vote as well. Just like Shamira said, follow all the directions. You get one shot at this. All right. Well, we need to check in with our in-person audience as you all get going on trying to cast your votes. If anybody is missing a ballot or struggling with the QR code, please raise your hand. We have future funders throughout that are going to come around to assist you. So Just raise your hand. You can yell at them too. That's cool. And also, just a friendly PSA too, if you're struggling casting your vote, if you have unlimited data, if you could please maybe disconnect from that. And if you need the Wi-Fi, there's the Wi-Fi right up there on the screen. Jody can answer all questions. Jody, do you have a question? Jody, what's your question? All right, so Jody asked us a question. Jody asked, can you only vote once? Yes, you can only vote once, Jody.
Actually, you can actually vote twice.
What?
So if you're an annual or lifetime future funder, you have a special QR code to vote. Check the back of your name tag. It's going to be a business card. Scan that, and there'll be some instructions for you.
That's right. I know everybody, especially after watching all those pitches, wants to become a future funder right now. Is this a shameless plug to join the Future Fund?
Yes, absolutely, and we're going to go with it. You're at Future Fund 10 Live. Welcome. If you look at the bottom of the back side of your ballot, this QR code will scan to a PayPal link. Very fancy, we know. If you donate $150 or more, you'll be redirected to the website so you can make another vote. Being a future funder puts you right in the thick of things and helping promote and celebrate philanthropy in Greensboro. $150 will give you annual member status, while $12.50 will give you lifetime status.
Okay, but Shamira, what about the older people in the room that might not be like age eligible for Future Fund?
So I don't think we're allowed to say that, but can someone give us money? Absolutely. While our quote unquote younger future funders do the committee work and they are hosting the events, we have funders of all ages join us at events throughout the year. And we can't forget, Future Fund is a nonprofit, and the more we have in our endowment, the more we can give back to the community. So please donate away. We're not going to turn anything away.
So you're saying if I become a funder and I give $150, or if you're not all radically opposed, you can give us a lot more, then you can go ahead and vote for the 2 Future Funder member awards as well?
Exactly.
Shoot. Well, that's awesome. Why don't you just go do that on the funder QR code that you have there on your ballots? and then donate, and it's like raining money in here,
Yeah,
Shamira.
and we love to see it, Jeff.
All right. Any other questions in the audience? Anybody else struggling on their votes? Again, raise your hand. We'll have a funder help you. Rich.
We got someone online and they can't find a chat box.
Somebody online can't find a chat box. I think that might be due to registering. Let's see if Jody should be dropped in the chat box. But they're struggling finding the chat box, Jody. To the right of the screen, hopefully. For those of you on the live stream, I think it's to the right of your screen that the link is there for you to vote.
I can't see anyone.
All right, hold on.
Wait, yeah. You spell it.
Just a reminder, friendly reminder, I know a lot of people are having signal issues. If you are done casting your vote, please make sure you turn off your Wi-Fi if you're on it to try to help the others go through.
What? No, go ahead and let's introduce.
Okay, so it seems like a lot of people have casted their vote already, but as the ballots are going to be counted, we get to experience some amazing local talent. Some of you may remember Princess Johnson from Royal Expressions Ballet, who is one of our 2019 Future Fund finalists. We asked her to bring some of her talented students to join us here tonight to showcase their skills.
Royal Expressions is a nonprofit organization that believes in helping children to express themselves and create dances that embody their dreams. They strive to break barriers to self-doubt, low self-esteem, and feelings of worthlessness. Often, children in low-income and impoverished families repeat in the cycle of poverty due to the inability to envision their lives any better. Through dance, they help children use their imaginations and creativity to envision a new path for their lives. Please help us in welcoming the classes from Royal Expressions.
Baby, since the day you came into my life, you made me realize that we were born to fly. You showed me every day new possibilities. You proved my fantasies of love could really be. Let's go to a place only lovers go, to a spot that we've never known, to the top of the clouds we're floating away. Ooh, this feels so crazy, how this love is blazing. And baby, we're so high, walking on cloud nine. So high, so high. Oh,
That's right. I hit tripping.
we got it going on.
Thank you, Role Expressions. Don't forget to spread the word about the good work they do. And I know Princess will probably be in the mezzanine area after the event. All right, are we ready for some winners? Yeah?
Yes, but we're not quite there yet, Shamira. We need to make sure we honor a few more people and share maybe a little bit about our story.
Of the night we were at Little Brother, or?
No, I don't think that one.
Oh, yes, inappropriate. Anyways.
Well, Future Fund is a young professional organization here in Greensboro changing how philanthropy works. We're getting young people giving at an earlier age than ever before. But we also create ways to give grants that is just more than the money.
That's right, Jeff. Future Fund 10 is truly a unique grant-making process from the get-go. It's about so much more than the money. It's about the coaching, the experience you get along the way.
Yeah, it's really an investment in the entire nonprofit, not just a donation, and we wanted to share a little bit about that process.
So if you think about it, Future Fund has our members, from young members active in the committees, planning events, to mentors who are guiding our finalist organizations, and of course to our extraordinary communications consultants who have donated their time to help nonprofits refine their pitch. It's a well-run process that really happens before we even see a dollar.
And we can't forget all the members that maybe have crossed over that 40-ish age barrier that are here supporting us tonight as well.
Exactly. Anyways, to share more about all the facets of Future Fund, here's a short video.
who were looking to have significant impact in our community, and realizing that I could come together with other young professionals and have a significant impact on our community.
It's really fulfilling. You put something into it and then you get something out of it, and then you get to see other people succeed.
From start to end, it was just a project of love and excitement, and oh my goodness, we're really making an impact. Like, here's our mark on Greensboro.
I've loved it and have really enjoyed my experience, and am so proud of Future Fund 10, and so proud of Greensboro, because I think Greensboro inherently is a giving community, and I think Future Fund 10 and Future Fund 10 Live is just one example of that.
There's nothing negative that can come from being a coach. It's only positive.
I was able to be a part of something that made me grateful to live in the community I live in. It made me grateful for the participants that were putting their heart and soul into this.
For me, the coaching experience was like super eye-opening into the community. It's like, wow, there's a bunch of awesome things that people are chasing after to better just Greensboro in general.
I think for me, the thing that I got out of it the most is an expanded community.
I really feel like Greensboro is home now, and like that is so much because of the two of you and this experience.
I'm telling you, your business won't be as successful as it could be if you don't go down and be part of the Future Fund.
This was a great opportunity with the, to really get an outside view on what our organization needed.
That coaching has been so beneficial to me, like in other things that I've done since then.
I am extremely overwhelmed by how awesome the experience has been.
Oh, it superseded my expectations.
Aww.
Far beyond. I mean.
Opportunity.
Heartwarming.
Care. Rewarding.
Fulfilling.
Revealing.
Gratitude.
Awesome.
Fun.
Energizing.
Connectivity.
Impact.
Awesome.
A blessing.
Aw, I feel like I knew she was going to say that. Oh.
Blessing.
Aw.
Thank y'all very much.
Shamira, how in the world would we have gotten that down into a 3-minute pitch?
I could not do it, and I want to say I have a tear in my eye.
You know, I know who could probably help us out. That would be Rich and Sarah Schlentz. They are Pitch Fairy godparents, and they helped every one of these nonprofits on their journey to find their story that they shared with you tonight. And Rich and Sarah have a gift, and they did this job with the finalists that was so much more than just about public speaking. Let's take a look.
You're getting ready to put together a 3-minute pitch that's going to rely on you trusting your voice. You have something to say, and we and they need to hear it.
Mastering 3 key qualities: confidence, clarity, conviction.
And our mission is to revive your work, but no work can be revived until the soul that has been purposed to do that work has been revived.
And add to your knowingness and add to your process and allow your audience to see you believe so deeply in this that maybe I should too.
This felt good. Freeing without all the expectations. It was.
We're legitimately changing our city.
Which is gonna change this world.
You guys have just changed our lives.
I can engage my audience.
I could be dynamic.
You're feeling your heart tug at you right now.
Doing, producing, but not feeling.
I can relay those stories because I live those stories.
I did not know my life was about to change forever.
Be the change right now that the world needs.
I had to pick up my self-confidence that had been chipped away.
And the key word is empowerment.
All right, guys. You are officially.
So much fun and so transformational, truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Again, that is the power of Future Fun and doing things differently.
You know, we really do something special here, even if I do say so myself. And I do. And, you know, just as a reminder, there are just so many ways that you can be a part of the Future Fund. So go to futurefundgso.org, learn more about how to get involved, how to donate, maybe be next year's sponsor, coach, become a funder.
All right, so before we go any further, I want to recognize 2 important groups that are here today. First of all, our mentors, who we mentioned that each of the finalists received 2 mentors that helped elevate a portion of their nonprofits, whether it was volunteering, fundraising, their CRM system, social media. Would our mentors please stand up? Woo! And secondly, a lot of applause. The Community Foundation's Ann Line Weaver Future Fund Endowment has been in place for 23 years. And over those years, a lot of people have helped grow this $1.5 million endowment. If you are a Future Fund member or a lifetime member, and it will say on your name tag, please stand up. And if you join tonight, will you please stand up as well? I can see a couple of you, yeah.
Okay, and now the answer, the big question everybody here has been wondering.
Yes, how can we learn more about Future Fund?
I don't think that was the question, Shamir. I don't think that's it. But just a reminder, there are a few events coming up that we would love to see all your faces at. So just go to futurefundgso.org. You should see them up here on the screen as well. Take a picture of them. Come on out. We'd love to see you.
All right.
And now, let's get to the real reason why we're all here tonight, which is to see some of these nonprofits take home some money.
Are we ready
Let's
to do
this?
Yeah, are we excited? I don't hear it. Let's go.
All right.
So remember, finalists can only win one award tonight, with the exception of the community vote that was voted on last week. That can be awarded as an extra prize if they've already won another award. Look at our lovely finalists.
Let y'all get on it. Yeah, round of applause for them. They did such a good job. All right. So, our first one for our community vote. Let's get it out of the envelope here. Here it is. For the community vote, voted on from April 15th to the 29th, the $1,000 goes to Positive Direction for Youth and Families. Look at that.
Awesome. For our live stream vote, receiving $2,000, the winner is NCCJ of the Piedmont Triad. Woo!
For our Mentors Award of $2,000, the winner is Nehemiah Community.
All right, third place for $8,000, decided by future funders. The winner is the Barnabas Network.
All right, the second place, $12,000 award, decided for by the future funders. Positive Direction for Youth and Families.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, the big one.
We got one more.
One more. Not finally. The Brady's People's Choice winner of $20,000 is the Kellen Foundation.
Wow. Right. Well, before we wrap up, I want to encourage you all to donate directly to any of tonight's featured nonprofits that you see up here. You can do that by going to the Future Fund website, clicking through to your favorite organization to donate directly.
We thank you all for joining us tonight, and we hope you have enjoyed Future Fund 10 Live as much as we have, and we're touched by these stories and pitches as we were.
Please stick around for drinks and desserts from My Brother's Cookies, Bake GSO, and Sweet Success Bakery.
Make sure to stop by the, Make sure to stop by the mezzanine level to meet the Future Fund 10 Live class personally. Maybe you want to volunteer, offer your praise, or even, just have a chat with them. And remember, if you have the green money, you can donate that to the nonprofit you're choosing, and we will turn that into real cash.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. They were done.